Hello everyone, this is Revati for Kat Scrappiness. Well, as we are almost close to Christmas, I thought it would be fun to share a fun, adorable Christmas card with you guys. This is a very simple card with fun colors and lots of glitter and sparkle. Well, before I show you the products that I'll be using today up close, I would really appreciate if you could take a minute to subscribe to the Kat Scrappiness channel and hit the bell icon to get notified each time we post a new video. Let us first take a look at the stamp set that I'll be using as the main focal point for our card today. I have this adorable Christmas gnome stamp set by Kat Scrappiness. It includes three little gnomes, one holding a candy cane, one sitting on a Christmas present enjoying his hot chocolate, and the third one trying to put up some holiday ornaments. I also have some beautiful sentiments along with our gnomes. Well, this stamp set does come with coordinating dies, which perfectly cuts out our little gnomes. Let's stamp our gnomes on a white piece of A2 size cardstock. I have two gnomes here. Note that I placed them on one corner of that A2 size paper. We will be using the other end of the paper to create our little snow hill. I'm just trying to be a lot more frugal with my crafty supplies as we all end up making tons of cards during the holiday season. So why waste paper? Well, to stamp my images, I'm using the Versamark Onyx black ink and I plan on heat embossing the image. So before that, I did run my anti-static powder tool by Kat Scrappiness over the paper. This is one of my favorite products. You no longer have to deal with those messy powder bags. To stamp my image, I have the VersaFine Onyx black ink and I'm using clear embossing powder for the images. You could leave it just stamped using the black ink, but I like some shine and a little extra dimension that the embossing powder gives to my stamped images. Now, when I'm heat embossing, I like to let my heat gun run for a minimum of 30 seconds before I bring it near my paper. Well, the heat gun, if it's hot enough, it will take very less time to melt all of that embossing powder, which also prevents a lot of warping of the paper. If your paper is a lot warped and it's not straight enough, all you need to do is place it under a pile of books and it'll straighten it out, say, in a matter of 10 to 15 minutes. I will color these images using my alcohol markers. You could use any colors of your choice, be it pencil colors, watercolors, or even use up your ink refills to create a faux watercolor look. I like to have my color swatch sheet out when I am coloring an image. This helps me a lot when it comes to getting the right shades and combinations of color on the image. While I continue coloring, I will take a minute to talk to you guys about the Christmas sale that is going on at our website. Well, you can use the coupon code Christmas10 to get a 10% off on all of your Christmas items. This includes stamps, dies, sprinkle mixes, and lots more. The sale ends on the 24th of this month at midnight Pacific time, so make sure you grab onto all of the amazing deals. I will leave a link down in the description box below with more details regarding the sale and also a list of my favorite products that I think would be perfect stocking stuffer for your family and friends. Also, check out our gift card options on our website. Well, why not surprise a friend or a loved one with a Kat Scrappiness gift card? Coming back to our card, once I was done coloring, I will go ahead and cut out these images using the coordinating dies. I did trim off that extra blank white sheet. I will secure my dies using some temporary tape. This will make sure that my die stays in place when I run them through the die cutting machine. Here's a look at our little gnomes. I love how cute and adorable they look. Now, since it's Christmas, I thought why not add all the sparkle that I have. So I took out my glossy accent and applied it on all of the areas which I left white. I have the beard, the tip of the hats, the gloves, and the fur on the shoes. Now you will know that glossy accent has a sticky gel-like consistency and will dry out clear, giving our image a beautiful glossy dimension. I decided to add some of the white glitter over the glossy accent. It's like pouring glitter over glue. The glossy accent will hold all of the glitter and you can easily tap off the excess glitter. I like to hold these little die cut images using my Kat Scrappiness reverse tweezers. Well, this ensures that I don't mess up my fingers and get glitter all over my fingers. Also, I like to have a rough piece of printer paper to hold all of the glitter. I will leave those images to dry while we work on the snow hill. Remember the left out piece of white cardstock? I will be using that to create my hill. I have the Winter's Essential die by Kat Scrappiness. This one has two sizes of snow hills, some trees, and a little reindeer. I'll be using the smaller hill to cut out my snowbank from the white cardstock. I decided to stamp my sentiment on the snow hill. I stamped this Merry Christmas Know Me sentiment using VersaFine Onyx Black ink. Now, just like I added sparkle on my gnomes, I wanted to add some shine on my snow hill too. So here I am using the glossy accent just on the edges of the hill and poured my glitter powder all over it. I will keep this aside and let it dry along with my gnomes. Well, till then, I will work on my background. I'm using a light blue cardstock. I wanted to add some shading over this panel, so I have some darker shades of blue to give it a sky-like appearance. Well, I did give around 20 to 30 minutes for all that glitter to dry out. Now, all we have to do is stick all of the pieces together. I used a strong double-sided tape for my snow hill and popped up the gnomes using some small foam squares. I did trim the panel slightly smaller than an A2 size panel. Now this one here measures 4 by 5 1 quarter. It will have a quarter inch of border all around it. What's a Nomi Christmas card without some snowflakes in the background? So here I am using the white snowflake sprinkles by Kat Scrappiness. I stuck them onto the blue background at random places using my fine tip barely art glue and then stuck this panel onto a white top folding card base using some strong double-sided tape. I love holding my sprinkles and sequin mixes in this little triangle tray by Kat Scrappiness. They come in a variety of colors and are a perfect addition to my craft room. Well, you could also use some foam tape to pop up this card front onto your note card. But since there's a lot of texture and sparkle and glitter going on my card front, I decided to lay it flat on the card base. Here's a look at the finished card. I love how this turned out. With all that glitter and sparkle, can't believe we are already halfway through December and it's almost time for Christmas. Well, I hope you had fun watching today's video and got inspired. Don't forget to check out our website for the Christmas sale and get a 10% off on all your Christmas items. Use the code Christmas10 at checkout. I would love for you to become a subscriber to our channel, and if you do subscribe or are already a subscriber, please make sure to hit the bell icon so that you get notified each time we post a new video. Hit the like button and let us know in the comments down below if you have any ideas or suggestions. Also, if you'd like to share your creations, please tag us on our Instagram at Kat Scrappiness. There's a link to that in the description box below. Thank you again for joining me today. Until next time, stay safe.